Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well and everything is good. Thank you so much for coming back to watch the videos. I am glad that you are all here. Welcome to anyone new who is watching. You are also welcome here, whoever you are, wherever you are from, whatever your background is, whatever your religion is, you are all welcome here. We welcome you with open arms. Okay, so today's video, I'm gonna try and keep it a bit short, but I can't promise that because I always end up remembering a lot of properties of these herbs after I start talking, but I'll try my best. So today's video is going to be about a very lucky herb, and that is the nutmeg herb. Okay, and it is one of the luckiest herbs of the lot. Okay, it's a very lucky herb. Okay, and it increases your opportunities, it opens the way for you, and it's incredible. It has incredible powers. As always, mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the Most High God first before you work with any of these herbs and do prayers or anything, and then ask Him for help with the herb, because He has created the herb. It operates like a key to open up whatever area of your life that you wish. Use the Holy Quran with it, or your holy book, or your holy text if you're from another religion. They will work if you believe in them. So use them with this herb. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is fair. He will allow them to work for many, as long as you direct your requests to the Most High. For us Muslims, for Christians, or for Jews, for people who operate with the holy books, or even if you are not and you want to read one of these holy books, they do activate these herbs at a molecular level, and they will give you results that are very powerful. Okay, so read your holy book with it. We read the Quran for specific things, for example, and that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Now, nutmeg is one of the luckiest herbs around. It is very fragrant, okay, and it has been used since a very old time in fragrances and in fragrant incense mixtures and so on, both in Africa and in Arabia and in other parts of the world. Now, it is a very powerful herb because it has a side to it that is very interesting. It connects with the person's psyche and mind on a deeper level than some of the other herbs. It will help give the person clarity or mental clarity. Even if you consume nutmeg as a spice, it will help you think more clearly and focus on what you want. Okay? Now, as usual, I will talk about the physical benefits of nutmeg, okay, first, and then we will go into the spiritual benefits, okay? So nutmeg has been taken in the past for people, from our history and what I've found in our books. It's been taken to improve the mouth or the oral health of the person, or the teeth. It's usually ground into a powder, and it's used in toothpaste, or it used to be put on top of a suwak or al-muswak, what we say, the acacia tree. We, the Arabian people and the olden people, our ancestors, they used to use the branches of that tree to brush their teeth, because it has very soft filaments, and it's got compounds in it that strengthen the teeth and the gums. Okay, it's still sold today. You can buy it still and use it for that purpose. So it's very good for the oral health. It was also used a lot to lift people's mood. So it was used as an antidepressant medicine. In our books, it's written. I found in one of our books, the Sufi books, the spiritual books about nutmeg, that in the teachings they used to mix it with other herbs like saffron to make people less melancholic, or if they have depression or if they're sad for any reason, they can take nutmeg and saffron. If you go to the saffron video down the list, you'll see that that herb as well is very good for depression. It's better than even medication or chemicals or anything. If you take saffron, it's extremely good for depression. And if you add nutmeg to it, you're going to be smiling all day. Okay, so that's it. It improves, like I said, concentration and brain health. It's good for digestion. It helps people sleep better. That's just its fragrance, and even taking it helps people sleep better. It was also used as a pain reliever, whether it was applied topically or it was consumed through the mouth. It's very good for the skin, so as you find it in old recipes to improve the condition of the skin. If the skin is not in optimal condition for any reason, rubbing it with nutmeg, or even now these days using the essential oil on the skin, gives it health and shine. Okay? It regulates the blood pressure, and it protects the liver against toxins and against diseases of the liver in general, not just toxins, but it protects the liver from diseases of the liver developing in it. It has some weak effects against diarrhea, and it used to be used to treat. In the olden days, it used to be treat conditions that were similar to epilepsy, from the description that I saw in the book. Any convulsions, or if a person suffers from convulsions, obviously in our Sufi books, if you look at the books, you'll find it written like in a very elaborate way. You'll think that that person is gonna fly around the globe. You know, it's so like the person is this and that. The way that they describe it is very interesting, and it's very passionate, and it's very like, it's so interesting to read. Because of my medical background, for me, it's so interesting to read. And the things that they say they have as explanations for the convulsions. In one of the in one of the books I found al-mas, which is like being like affected by negative spirits or negative jinn or negative, things like that. They used to attribute the convulsions. The nutmeg used to treat them anyway. Spiritually we can say that is possible, obviously, because I know that it's possible, obviously, because of the spiritual things are very real. Okay, they're as real as what the so-called science today. They're very real. Okay, now, it used to calm the person down and help them relax. Okay, so it could be used as a relaxant for that purpose. Now, spiritually, nutmeg has different properties. The first thing that nutmeg has is that it's very powerful at helping the person open their vision. And it's funny, I just talked about bay leaves last time. Now this is nutmeg. It opens the third eye, or the visions. It helps people get dreams of things that will happen, especially if someone is gifted like that, or Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed them like that, or God the Most High has given them that gift. Nutmeg helps them see future events and distant things. I personally have used it in the past to get to the bottom of like certain situations when I've wanted to know the truth. I've used it and it's revealed the truth to me. Okay? So that's one of the things we use it for. The other thing we use it for is for attracting prosperity and money. Nutmeg is very powerful at doing that, especially if you mix it with other herbs that attract money. We have a recipe for an incense with frankincense, nutmeg, and cinnamon. You grind them all into a powder and you burn them on coal, and you read Surah Al-Waqi'ah from the Quran on them, or Surah Ayatul Kursi, okay, or Qul huwa Allahu ahadun mu'awwidhatayn for people who are not familiar with the Quran. These are the last 3 chapters of the Quran. When you burn that incense, you pray to God the Most High, and you read these 3 chapters of the Quran with them, on them, and you want financial help and relief, it brings it. God allows it to activate and bring it. If God doesn't want these things to work, they don't. Okay? But if He wants them to work, they work. And they usually work when the person is high vibrational and keeping a pure heart and keeping a calm soul and spirit, and we're operating in the energy of love, okay? Like assuming that everybody is operating in the energy of love. If someone does it in anger or with a very selfish energy or with tries to pull it purposely from spirit, with anger, it doesn't come. The best way is when you burn this incense is just to relax in your mind, look at your bank account increasing, look at your money increasing. Go as high as you want, because God is generous. He will give you anything you want. Don't put limitations on your prayers. Okay? When you put God in the equation, and when He is the high power that you seek, your results will be perfect, and your wealth will be extreme, because He gives with generosity. He doesn't give you in bits unless someone is not operating in a high vibrational energy, and that's been mentioned in the Quran. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وقدر عليه رزقه صدق الله العظيم, which means that He has limited the person's wealth or money because the person has not been operating in a high vibrational energy. It's talking about people who do not follow the word of God, or do not submit to God, and do not do good things. They always do bad things, or most of the time, and they expect good things. It doesn't work this way. What you give out, you get back. Okay, so we have to operate in the energy of love to get the best results, and just let go of the outcome. Leave it in God's hands. There is no use playing tug of war with the Most High, because you will always lose. Leave things in God's hands. After you have done your prayer, you leave it up to Him. He will not disappoint you. Especially if you are patient and you are full of faith, He will not disappoint you. So you read Surah Al-Waqi'ah or Ayat Al-Kursi or the last 3 chapters of the Quran for prosperity, for money, okay? Another thing that Nutmeg can do, you can pray with it for health and for the protection of your health, okay? And it's very good at doing that. So the same thing, mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and pray for health. Another thing that it does as well is that it attracts love, and it improves relationships between people, whether that is in a romantic sense or a friendship or family or anything like that. It creates an atmosphere of trust and understanding in justice, we say. So people will see the truth about someone else, that they don't mean, for example, to take things from them, or their reason for talking to them is not just for money, it's for a higher reason, for the betterment of everyone, and so on. It's very good. I prescribe it to people like in mixtures that have to deal with sibling rivalry and problems between brothers and sisters. It creates understanding between people. Okay? It is very protective, like I said, over your health and in general. Okay, so it can deflect negative energies, and it's especially good at deflecting the evil eye as well. But it's not as good as, I would say, alam or the star anise. If you go and look at the videos, these herbs are more specific towards the evil eye, but nutmeg is good for maintaining a clean energy. Once you do that, or like chili and things like that, nutmeg is good at maintaining the protection. It breaks black magic, but evil eye energy is much more tough than black magic. Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that 2/3 of people in their graves are in their graves because of the evil eye, and they do not know, and people are unaware of that. Okay, and the evil eye is not just the blue eye that is hanging from the wall or anything like that. It's a glance. The brain is a powerful weapon, and some people's brains are very, very destructive if they look at someone. Okay, and the main reason for that is that the person, when they look at someone they like, for example, how they look, they don't mention the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's why you find Arabs and Muslims, they say They say mashallah when they see something beautiful. That's not just with people, it applies to pets, it applies to lifeless objects as we understand. Anything beautiful, anything, a beautiful building, anything like that. The eyes are able to create negativity that can tear that apart. And that is called the evil eye. So nutmeg is good at protecting it, protecting the person from it. So you can use the nutmeg, you can use the essential oil, you can use it as a powder on your body, or the essential oil, or you can burn it as an incense, or you can put nutmegs in the four corners of your room or of your home and in the windows and so on, and they will protect you. They will keep evil things outside. Now, they are also very good at bringing luck, okay? And for that, I will give you a recipe that is very powerful, and it will open doors for you, and you will find that you're being more accepted by people and loved by people. If you feel that people are always hostile towards you, they don't like you for some reason. Some people are like that. There's some negativity around them, and it's not their fault. It's just the energy. It's just the energy. Okay, we are all created equal. No one is more likable than the other, but it's just the energy. Okay, so you can it can happen to someone who is like Miss Universe. Can be, people might not like her, for example, or someone who is like the most handsome man in the world. People might not like that person because of the energy that person gives off. Yeah, and it's not the person's fault. Sometimes it's envy and jealousy and negativity from other people that creates a web around the person's appearance that makes people go like, whoa, I don't like her, I don't like him, like that, But if you put God first and you work with nutmeg, you will be the most sweetest, likable person on earth. People, you will see your true heart and who you are. Okay? And as I've said with all of these things, please do not deceive anyone. Operate in truth and see how God will bless you. If you are honest and you give people the truth and you don't try and lie or manipulate or hide things or omit truths, if you're open and honest with people and how you operate and how you work and you use these herbs, you will be blessed beyond measure. All of the doors of the world will open for you. Okay? It's all about being decent. Once Spirit sees that in a person, the spirits that work for God the Most High, they open the doors for the person. So the recipe for the good luck and for acceptance and favor by God and by other people, and favor by the fates or by destiny, I'll give you this recipe and I'll close with it. You get 7 pieces of nutmeg, okay, nutmeg fruit, 7, okay, and then you light a fire, whether that's a candle or a lighter or on the stove. Heat these 7 nutmegs up. Never use them raw. The secret to nutmeg is heating it up. Heating it up first of all releases all negativity that's in it, and it raises the vibration. The fire is very powerful in spirituality. And nutmeg, once you heat these 7 nutmegs, let them cool down. After they become a bit darkened and blackened, let them cool down, then take them, wrap them in a piece of cloth, in a white piece of cloth, okay? Or if you don't have a cloth, just put them in your pocket or in your purse after they cool down, okay? After they cool down. So after that, you put them there, and then after that, you just carry them around and go about your day and go and start doing. You will start to notice that everything will be changing in your favor, bi-iznillah. You will achieve so many good things and so much amazing victory. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open the doors of wealth to you, of love, of everything, okay? Of favor, of peace, of joy, okay? And always remember, mention Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the name of the Most High God first. Read your holy texts on these things and expect the best results. When we work with our own energy or with the energy of something else apart from the Most High energy, we get lacking results. But once we put our faith in these things in God, because that's what we have been taught, these things by the prophets, we haven't just discovered them. Some people use and even in the olden days by the angels used to teach people this knowledge. So if you have this knowledge and you project it towards the Most High God, it will give you a perfect result. And always use them for healing, and to heal yourself, and to heal others, and to lead a positive life and a powerful white light energy and high vibration. And you're going to be amazing. Okay, God is over all of us, and He will bless you beyond measure with these things. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you all health, wealth, love and happiness beyond your wildest dreams. I love you guys so much. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. And you will be doing ajr, making ajr and hasana, and spreading this knowledge to people who might need it very dearly. Okay, share the videos. Okay, the purpose of this channel is I'm doing this channel as free knowledge, and also to help the hungry children around the world. If you look at the description of the channel, that is why I do it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all of our good deeds. May He open all the doors for you guys. May He give you all what you desire and wish for, and grant all your wishes in His most high name. Ameen. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in your next video. Thank you so much.